Okay, girls, I think women need to be slightly delusional. And I say that with love. Because, honestly, if women only accepted reality, think about it, nothing beautiful would ever happen. What's reality? Reality is just information. It's not identity. I think a lot of women are imprisoned by reality. I don't have money. I don't know the right people. I'm too busy. I don't have the contacts. I don't have the body. I don't have the confidence, and on and on and on and on and on. And honestly, if you wait for reality to give you permission, let me repeat it. If you wait for reality to give you permission, you'll be waiting forever. Simple. And maybe performers understand this differently. For anyone new here, I'm Iveta, originally from Bulgaria, living in New Zealand, and Simone and I perform together. But here is the thing. I don't wake up and think like an ordinary person. I think like Iveta. I think like the woman I am becoming. And honestly, I think women are magical because we can become something in our mind before it physically exists. Did you get it? We are magical because we can become something in our mind before it even physically exists. And before anyone says, that's easy for you to say, let's talk. What if you don't have money? What if you don't have contacts? What if nobody believes in you? Good. Neither does reality. Reality's job is to report. Simple. Just to report. Not to decide. I don't think successful women ignore reality. Not at all. I think they refuse to worship it. Do you know why? Because reality changes. But identity changes reality. So, what do I actually do? Let's go some practical here. I ask one question. What would that woman do? The woman who already has the life. The woman who already has the confidence. The woman who already walks red carpets. The woman who already lives beautifully. And then I do one thing she would do, not 10. 1. And honestly, I think the world calls women delusional right before it calls them successful. And before anybody says, okay, Veta, but how? Let's talk. Because I don't sit in a room talking to the universe. No. I think identity comes first. And the good part, you can change your identity. I think identity comes first, and honestly, I don't wake up asking asking, how do I become that woman? I ask, how would that woman wake up? Boom. I stop discussing my current reality. Girls, we spend too much time reporting. I don't have money, I don't have contacts, I don't have this, I don't have that. And honestly, reality already knows. It doesn't need a daily meeting. So I spend less time reporting and more time directing. So, practical step 2. Okay, I romanticize everything. The coffee, the clothes, the music, the perfume. Not because I'm rich, because Iveta would. Did you get the difference? And honestly, beautiful energy costs nothing. Just a little bit direction and discipline and commitment, of course. Practical step number 3. I stop asking, can I, you know what I mean? I'm not asking for permission. And I start asking, why not me? Why not me? Why not now? Why not this life? And honestly, I've noticed something. People think successful women are more confident. I don't think so. I think successful women simply spend less time arguing with possibility. Practical step number 4, the biggest one. I watch my thoughts, because your brain is always listening. And if all day long you're saying, impossible, too expensive, not for me, people like me don't do that, eventually, girls, you believe yourself. You know, this record is on repeat here. So you believe yourself. And honestly, I think women manifest every day. The only one question here is, what are you manifesting? And this is the funny part. People think being delusional means pretending. I disagree. I think being delusional means refusing to let your current circumstances decide who you are. Boom. And girls, I don't think the world changes because of realistic women. I think the world changes because of women who see something before anybody else does. So girls, don't become prisoners of your current circumstances, because today's reality was yesterday's imagination, good or bad. I think women who dream beautifully change the world. And maybe that's the real secret. Not worshipping reality, using it. Reality is information. It is not your identity. And the world, it usually calls women delusional. I don't mind it. Right before it calls them successful. You got it, right? And if this episode felt slightly too dangerous, subscribe to Out of Survival and Iveta and Simone. Not perfection, not pretending, not waiting for reality to give us permission. Not at all. Just real conversations about life, women, music, dreams, and everything we don't always say out loud. Because honestly, I don't think we are here just to survive. I think we're here to become. See you next time.